What's up, guys? This is In the Corner with Destiny McCubbin, and today I got my girl Annabel Kelly in the house.
Yes, ma'am.
How we doing? Good. She is just 2 weeks out from fight night. She'll be fighting for Fury FC August 30th, and she is going for that 4-0.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. How are you feeling just 2 weeks out from fight night?
I feel good. Energy's good. The vibes of camp have been just awesome. Everyone's been great. Camp's been going awesome. So couldn't have asked for a better one, honestly.
Good. I love that. You're training here at Syndicate. How's that been going leading into the fight? Who's been your main training partners, things like that?
This camp, it's been my girl Shino, Kensei, Jasmine. Yeah, those have been my three ride or dies right now.
Okay, cool. And I know that your main, like, this is your home base, but you've also been, I noticed you've been going to other gyms. Talk about that a little bit. Your wrestling, you've been going wrestling somewhere, and then you're still kind of doing a little bit of boxing other places too.
Yeah. So our sister gym, ATC, shout out to them. The how do you say that?
I don't know.
ATC gym.
Sorry guys, we still love you.
They've been great. They come in here and they help us out, and I go over there to get that wrestling look.
Okay.
And then going and training with Coach Danny at his boxing gym. That's been awesome. Getting in some real boxing work with him. It's just been great getting some cross training.
Yes.
As well as here.
You're constantly on the grind, and then you also do you do strength conditioning, right?
Yes.
That you're always always working. Honestly, I've never one fighter I've seen that's just constantly doing something. How do you feel about this matchup? You obviously have the edge over her as far as experience and cage time, but how do you feel that you are going to edge out on this fight?
Yeah, obviously, I have, this will be my fourth pro fight, this will be her second, but we both have like a little extensive amateur career, but I think that my cage time will kind of show in that, being able to control the cage a little bit more. I'm not rushing in there, I know that I have 15 minutes to work, so I think that just my time in the cage will show. Being able to slow it down and
remaining calm.
Be a little bit more methodical in the way I go about it. Yeah,
absolutely. Do you feel like, this is going to be your fourth professional fight. Do you feel like, because you grow obviously as a fighter. Are you feeling like you're kind of making that switch to like even being more, more poised, I guess, in the cage?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Because for me, it's always been like, holding myself accountable, like mentally, like controlling myself in there. And that has taken me a while to kind of overcome and maintain. So I think having this be my fourth pro fight, I'm continuing to hold myself to a higher standard each camp.
Yes.
Maintaining that composure and that aspect. So it's been great to see the difference in each camp.
Absolutely. And what's kind of like the game plan mindset here? Are you wanting to push the pace, test your stand up, take it to the ground? What are you thinking? Are you just? I know you're very well rounded, so.
I would like to keep it standing and kind of showcase some of my striking.
Okay.
My last 3 pro fights have all gone to the ground, so I have a good ground game. So if it goes there, I'm totally cool, and I'm happy to showcase that. But I would like to push the pace on the feet a little bit.
Right. Okay. Awesome. And who are you going to have in your corner for this fight?
I'm going to have Max Suarez there with me, and my husband Simon will be there. So,
awesome. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. I love that. You've had your husband in all of your fights. You're in the corner for all of your fights, right?
My first one he was there, and then my last one he was able to be there.
Okay,
so,
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you love having him in the corner?
Yeah, he keeps me calm.
Yeah,
he can tell when I might go over the edge a little bit, and he'll kind of help pull in the reins.
That's important.
So
absolutely. You have fought for multiple promotions. Does this one bring a little bit more excitement because it is Fury FC?
Yeah, definitely. It's on UFC Fight Pass. It's on like a bigger stage, so. I'm hyped for that. I'm not scared. I've fought for big promotions before, LFA, Fury, or, just other bigger ones. So, yeah, I'm not scared. I'm excited for it.
Hell yeah. And UFC Fight Pass is obviously a big deal. Going for 4-0, this could be a turning point, like getting that call soon, almost. It's a pretty polished record.
Yeah.
You're a professional strawweight. You've been building momentum, like I said, going for 4-0. What are the long-term goals here?
I would love to say, make it to the big show, go UFC all the way, chase whatever rankings I can chase. But, honestly, it's just seeing how far I can take it, whether that's UFC, whether that's, PFL, whatever it is. I want to make sure that I can be in this sport for a long time, not a short time.
There we go.
So just make it my career and establish myself in the MMA community. So
I love that. And how old are you?
24.
24. So you're young.
Yeah.
You're just, it's crazy like being 4-0 and as good and well-rounded as you are, because you haven't even really hit that
your own woman's strength.
Big woman's strength yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, or your prime, like you're not even in your prime yet. So that's exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
You've obviously been in the game a while though. Talk to me a little bit about your past. I know you did some boxing back in the day also. So and how long have you really been in the fight game?
So I started martial arts when I was 12.
Oh wow, okay.
So 12 years ago, I got started in boxing. Literally just for fun. I was a overweight kid.
Okay.
So my mom was like, you guys, you need something to do, So she put me in boxing. Took my first boxing match at 14 for fun.
Okay.
Fell in love with it, and then I started wrestling in high school, jiu-jitsu high school, Muay Thai in high school. Took my first MMA fight in my senior year of high school, and then I just it snowballed. Right,
exactly. It was all she wrote.
Exactly.
And where was this? I know you didn't grow up here. Where was that at? Where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay. And when did you come to Vegas?
In 2020.
2020.
Oh
wow.
Yeah.
Really? During COVID? What was that? What made you make the move, and why during COVID? Was it already planned and then COVID happened?
So I started college in Minnesota, and I always dreamed of going to Vegas. My old coach, he trained in Vegas for a long time, and so I heard the stories of the fight capital of the world. It's the place to be if you want to grow as a fighter. So obviously I was still young.
Yes. God, yeah, you were 19?
I was 19 when I moved here. And so I was going to school out there, transferred to UNLV. I had never visited Vegas a day in my life.
Oh my gosh.
I had never been out here, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. It's COVID. There's not many people out there anyways right now. So I think it was the best time to come because Vegas was so dead.
That's true.
So I got to
not
grow.
As overwhelming.
Right, yeah. So I got to grow into the big city a little bit.
That's nice.
Ease into it.
Did you come alone?
Yeah.
Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was, looking back, I'm like,
impressive.
Who did I think I was? At 19?
It's like one of those, you just rise to the occasion, right?
Yeah, I was just like, we're out here, so
we're doing this.
Yeah.
What did you do? Did you just come and get a little apartment, or were you living at the school?
I was living on campus.
Okay.
So I was in a good environment.
Okay.
I was had a roommate, things like that. Had school, obviously, that I had to go to.
Right.
And then, I found training, I found a gym out here and stuff like that. And
was Syndicate the first gym that you found?
No, at first I went to Wand Fight Team.
Okay.
So I was with them for a year, and then our boy Brandon Jenkins, who I know from Minnesota, he messaged me and he was like, hey, we got a lot of girls at Syndicate, like JoJo, Roxanne, they were all still fighting very actively, and he pulled me in here, got me in here, and I was like, holy crap, this is insane.
Was this here? Was it this gym?
Okay. Yes, it was Syndicate. Yeah,
this location.
Yes.
Though? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You just fell in love when you got here.
Yeah.
How long was that after moving to Vegas? How long had you been training here?
A year. So it was about a year in. I switched over here.
So you were kind of comfortable in your training and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I love that. Obviously, Syndicate is an amazing gym. It's a doghouse.
Yes, for sure.
A lot of grinding here. It's the best coaches in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
But who would you say has influenced your growth the most as a fighter here? Give me more than one. I know it's an amazing coaching staff and teammates. But
I would say, John Wood, obviously, you can't just skip over him. I came here as a, little amateur, unsure of herself still in the fighting world, and he's helped me excel into, the pro that I am, mindset-wise and game-wise.
Absolutely.
Like Shino, I met Shino. She wasn't really training at the time because she was injured when I first came here. But obviously me and her have kind of clicked together in terms of training and as friends and mentor. Honestly, I look up to Shino a lot. So she's just helped me excel in the sport and just outside of here as well. So and then obviously Brandon, you know, Jenkins is, he's been a big brother to me since I was like 15.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
oh
so
goodness.
yeah, I've known him for a long time, you know, so he's been a big brother, someone I can lean on and, you know, help me out here. So.
Right on. I love that. And your husband, he does not compete, obviously, right?
Not in MMA,
okay,
no.
Right. He trains and stuff like that.
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
So you guys are just living this fight lifestyle together.
Yeah, as much as we can, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so important to have when your partner is, you know, on board with it all, because it's obviously takes your whole life, you know? It's a lifestyle. It's not just a job, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, and he understands that and supports it 100%. So.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that. Before I want to ask you some fun questions, but first I do want to know, do you have any rituals that you live by during fight week? Because you're about to enter fight week here soon. So do you have any rituals that you go by or anything like that?
Honestly, not really. You know, as many fights as I have, not really. Maybe like the only one is my post weigh-in snack.
Okay, what is it?
Peanut butter sandwich on white bread.
Peanut butter? Just jelly.
Just peanut butter. I will literally pack it before we even leave.
I love it.
I don't know. I guess that's really the only ritual.
Crunchy or creamy?
Creamy.
Okay.
Creamy.
Yes. I love it. All right, I'm gonna hit you with a couple of fun questions. Okay. All right. If you could sit at a table with any 3 people in the world at dinner, who would it be? You can take a little bit. I know it's kind of a tough one.
Any 3 people?
Yeah.
Dang. I think, you know, Ronda Rousey, honestly.
Okay.
She was like, obviously she was like a pioneer in women's MMA.
Yes.
There's
so much you could take from that.
Yeah, and when I was first like getting into MMA, like she was still like in her prime.
Right.
So it would just be like cool to talk to her, you know?
Absolutely.
Oh gosh. Mac Miller.
Oh, I like that one.
That would be sick.
I love that one. Yes. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Dang, a third.
I struggled with my third too for a minute.
Hard.
Yeah.
That is so hard.
It is, right? I know. Honestly, you don't have to say, because it took me like a good day.
Yeah, I'll have to
3.
get back to you on that.
All right.
I'm not sure.
My 3 are Adam Sandler, Dana White, and Matthew McConaughey.
That's good. That is good.
I love me some Adam Sandler.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good table.
Okay, if you could have somebody sing or rap with you while you walk out, anybody, who would it be?
Drake.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I love Drake, yeah.
It'd be hype.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather be a superhero or a villain? And which one?
A superhero.
Okay.
I don't really know any superheroes. But I know I wouldn't want to be the villain.
Wonder Woman.
Yes, Wonder Woman. There we go. There we go.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. But before I let you go, Annabelle, do you want to shout anybody out? Your people, your team, your sponsors, anything like that?
Yeah, obviously shout out to Syndicate, everybody here, anybody that I've gotten rounds in, coaches, everybody like that. You know, my sponsors, thank you, Andy's Towing, Cox, lawyers, you know, you guys have great. Thank you for supporting me. Yeah, I hope to put on a show for all you guys.
There we go, and let them know where they can follow you.
You can follow me at Annabel Kelly, KELLY.Y, on Instagram.
Yes, ma'am. You guys do not miss my girl, Annabel Hells Bells Kelly, August 30th. She's going for that 4-0 spot. Do not miss it. Keep around here. It's going to be on UFC Fight Pass. This is In the Corner with Destiny McCubbin. Real fighters, real stories, real talk. Make sure you guys tune in, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you next round.